Hello, everybody. It's another moment with Monzi. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're excited. Got some things to talk about. Well, firstly, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Yes, my hair is out. Hashtag natural hair don't care. I just got out of a 14-hour shift. And this hair's got to breathe because it was in a real tight bun and I'm not about that alopecia right now. So I says, you know what? I don't care if I look like Frederick Douglass. I'm putting my hair out because I got to go. Feeling real passionate in my soul about some stuff. We're going to do a little discussion on the Umbrella Academy. There will be spoilers. There will be spoilers. So if you don't want to hear any spoilers, you better get off now. I'll wait. Okay, so here we go. If you don't know, The Umbrella Academy is a new show on Netflix, and it is also a comic. I know that I said this was going to be a movie moment with Monzi, but in fact, it's probably a TV moment with Monzi. It kind of reminds me of X-Men: The Last Stand, which is a movie, so, tomato, tomato. The show is about these kids who were mysteriously born in 1989, hashtag happy birthday, we're all turning 30, and they all have superpowers. I have not read the comics. Don't judge me. Don't at me about that. Sorry, I just don't have time to read. The show itself is very good. If you like the X-Men and if you like superheroes and if you like sibling drama and weirdness, then you'll definitely like this show. There is a character on the show named Klaus. Now, Klaus has a superpower where oh my goodness. His superpower is seeing dead people. I don't know how that helps with saving the world. Yes, that's terrifying. And yes, they talk about how terrifying that is. And yes, he was tortured as a child. And he hates the fact that he can see dead people. He stays drugged up so he doesn't have to actually utilize the call that is upon his life. Yes, one of his siblings is actually dead, and he sees the sibling all the time. And I don't want to give too much away. Again, sorry, spoilers. But he sees one of these siblings all the time, and the sibling's trying to tell him, listen, you got to be sober if you want to see dead people, if you want to help, save the world, you got to be sober. He's like, nah, son, I'm not about that life. I just want to be drugged up by... It's very confusing, but at one point he's in Vietnam and he meets this guy, he falls in love, and then the guy dies. When the guy dies, all he wants to do is see him. So he's like, the only way that I'm going to be able to see him is if I sober up, because that's the only way I can see the dead people, and I want to see this guy. And his father comes to him in a dream, and it's basically like, you're the worst, you suck, I hate you, and the reason that I hate you is because you never tapped into your full potential, because you're always on drugs. He's like, what? And then he comes back to, and he's like, what does all this mean? His brother, who's also dead, punches him in the face, just pow, punches. But he's like, how did that happen? Because you're dead and you should just be able to go through me. I don't know how you were able to punch me in the face. And I promise I'm getting somewhere. Finds this out, and he's like, oh my gosh, I have this crazy superpower and it's growing and I didn't even notice, and all I need to do is be sober. So excited, but also what's happening, and also I can see dead people, and also Sixth Sense. This got me thinking about some things. As Christians, as Christ followers, as people who are disciples of Jesus, we too have a superpower of sorts. Its name, come on with it, is the Holy Spirit. We have been empowered by the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit lives within us. The same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead is in us. We don't tap into this power that we have because we're constantly distracted. We're constantly filling our nonsense up with things that aren't eternal. We're constantly not wanting to deal with our mess and putting other things in place of it instead of just focusing on Jesus. And we will never, ever tap into the power that is within us, that is Holy Spirit. A lot of the times, disciples of Christ are like Klaus. And then we wonder why the world is such a hot mess. we are distracting ourselves or just clouding our judgment and not focusing enough on the Lord and not being filled with the Holy Spirit, that the Holy Spirit can't do anything. Are you hearing me? Because this is the thing. The Holy Spirit is ready to go. He's ready to work. He's ready for miracles. He's ready for all the things. And yet sometimes we stifle him and we're like, we don't want to look weird. We don't want to offend people. We're scared of our calling. We have been set on a mission. The only person that can save this world is Jesus. Jesus wants us to be his hands and his feet. We're never going to fully tap into our potential, not only potential in the Lord, but to potential in like our lives, until we start getting rid of these things and getting sobered up on Jesus. So regardless of where you stand on the Holy Spirit spectrum, regardless of where you're at in your journey with Jesus, regardless of anything, if you are a disciple of Jesus, it is time to get rid of the drugs. I implore you, and I'm talking to myself right now, guys, get rid of the distractions, get rid of all the things that are just clouding our judgment. Be like Klaus from the Umbrella Academy, and let's get going. Let's really tap into this power that we have as disciples of Christ, because it's about to go down, because the church is making a comeback, y'all, and it's time to hop on that train. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts? Do you agree with me? Do you think I'm crazy? Are you like, what are you even talking about? I don't even know what the Umbrella Academy is. Do you think I should be talking about Diego and not Klaus? I don't know. Leave a comment and let me know if this is something that you want us to continue, or if you want me to talk about something else next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.